Hi guys, I did take apart the camcorder and I am going to show you some parts of it. So the main plastic parts are already at the recycle center. Here is the right side with control buttons. You can see the inside, there is a ribbon, the strap, holding strap here, and the button set. Some reinforcement metal here. So it's quite fun flex PCBs here, blue. But they are very common in camcorders and cameras. Then next, this is the tape door. There is buttons also in here and no speaker with connection wires, but it is bonded in place here. As you can see, there are no screws. Next, this is the tape drive. You can see the small head cylinder, the tape carrier unit, spools for the tape, and some relay PCB here. It is mounted onto a plastic frame, and some auxiliary PCB here with a servo control stuff and motor control stuff probably. The IC here says BA6866KV, and this one is from AKM AK4518VF. It is called second printed wiring board. This is the mezzanine connector to the main board. Here is the amplifier unit, new shielding from the video heads. Then what next? The little screen. You can see pretty common LCD panel with backlight here. It is a cold cathode backlight. You can see here the stepper transformer for it. This is of course monitor printed circuit board. Some I see here is it's not easy. It is half gun on AL. Not easy to read this one. Next, the articulation thing for the screen with a flex wire harness going through it. Some sensors here for the screen position sensing. Here also. So most of the time it will fail at this point. Then the main circuit board, motherboard. It is the part we were able to see through the small door. You have a backup battery here, the main battery connectors here. Panasonic IC MN10216117FL1. JVC one, another JVC, some smaller ones here, oscillator here, some inductors for power supply handling. And on this side we have a few bigger clips, memory here from OK, and this thing, it is quite neat. It must have something to do with the digital video signal, I think. It is a nice package, ceramic one with golden tracks on the side, you can see. So it is a nice one. So here it is. I am not diligent, so I will not go into the detail of each circuit. You can, I believe you will be able to read from the video if you want. So there are quite a few clips in this thing. So this was the main circuit board. What else? Here we have microphones in a rubber shock absorbing mount. Here it is interesting, it is the viewfinder assembly, the small viewfinder. You can see the tiny screen on it. And by the way, it is black and white. You can see here the backlight. It is seems to be a single white LED with light reflective thing. Small decoder IC here to manage the LCD panel. And the fun thing is that on the rear side we still have high voltage sign, as when it was either a small CRT or it was a cold cathode backlight for LCD panel, but there is no way there can be any high voltage in this thing. So maybe they did keep the mold from an older design. Quite weird. Then last part here we have the lens assembly, of course. So it is a pretty compact design. You have the motors for zoom and focus, the diaphragm motor here. So there is one flex for the servo controls and one flex for the CCD. You can see the CCD here. And one fun thing is the top here. It is some kind of rubber part, some soft rubber at the top. The first time I see this. I do not know if it is for noise dampening or something like this. But it is at the top, so it is not the side of the microphone where the other sides. It is quite weird. And this assembly was mounted with a rubber gummets, rubber things in the frame to absorb any shaking from the motors. There is a model number for you. So it is a quite neat little device. Okay, so here we are for this thing. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.